Light of the bulb. At the center of the village is a tall lamppost holding an old, glowing bulb that has never gone out. The villagers go about their day with an almost magical sense of calm. Children play, the market bustles, and the community radiates harmony. But high up in the bulb, unseen by everyone, is Lila, a young girl with bright, glowing skin. Her delicate touch keeps the light burning, and her presence brings peace to the village below. Lila has lived in the bulb for as long as she can remember, her life connected to its light. She watches over the village, longing for connection, but she cannot leave the bulb. Her existence is a mystery, even to her. A car pulls into the village, a sleek, modern vehicle that stands out in this rustic place. Jack, a charismatic but calculating developer, steps out, taking in the charm of the village. He's on a mission to convince the villagers to modernize, build a resort, and replace the old lamppost with cutting-edge technology that will bring the village into the future. Jack meets the town's mayor, an elderly woman with deep respect for the traditions of the village. She's skeptical of Jack's flashy promises, but many of the younger townsfolk are intrigued by his ideas. Jack sees the old bulb as a symbol of the past, something that needs to be replaced. Meanwhile, Lila watches from inside the bulb. She feels a strange disturbance, as if her light is flickering for the first time. She senses Jack's ambition could bring darkness to the peaceful village. Jack begins to gather support from some of the villagers, convincing them that the old bulb is outdated. He argues that the village has been living in the past for too long, and a modern touch will improve their lives. He brings in a team to start designing a modern lamppost to replace the one that has stood for generations. As Jack's plans take shape, tension rises among the townspeople. Small conflicts start to break out. A farmer argues with his neighbor over land, a shopkeeper raises prices out of greed, and the once friendly atmosphere begins to fracture. Lila notices the cracks forming in the harmony she has always worked to maintain, but she feels powerless to stop it. Lila's light begins to dim. The connection between her and the villagers weakens as their disagreements grow. One night, a young boy from the village, Tommy, catches a glimpse of Lila's fading glow inside the bulb. He's the first to realize that something magical has been keeping the village at peace all these years. Tommy tells the mayor about Lila, and they both keep watch one evening. The mayor is astonished when she sees Lila's faint silhouette inside the bulb. They realize that Lila is the heart of the village's peace. The mayor decides to confront Jack, but he dismisses the story as a fantasy and pushes forward with his project. Desperate to save her home, Lila uses the last of her strength to send a message to Tommy in a dream. In the dream, she tells him that the bulb's light represents the unity and love of the people, and if that's lost, the village will descend into darkness. She begs him to help the village rediscover its harmony before it's too late. Tommy and the mayor gather the townspeople and share the story of Lila and the bulb. At first, many don't believe it, but as more villagers recall how peaceful life once was, they begin to see the truth. Jack, realizing that the village's peace is tied to something deeper than just tradition, feels a twinge of doubt about his plans. Just as the villagers are rallying to save the bulb, Jack's team prepares to replace it. Tensions hit their peak. As the team gets ready to disconnect the bulb, the sky darkens unnaturally. A storm brews, and the village is plunged into chaos. Without the light, people start to panic, and arguments break out in the streets. Lila, now nearly invisible and weak, watches helplessly. The villagers, realizing that their harmony has always been fragile, begin to come together. In an emotional moment, they form a human chain around the lamppost, refusing to let it be destroyed. They chant for peace, love, and unity. Jack, seeing the villagers' dedication, hesitates. He finally realizes that what makes the village special is not something that can be replaced with technology. He steps back, signaling his team to stop. The storm calms, and as the villagers stand united, the bulb's light flickers back to life, brighter than ever. Lila's strength returns, and for the first time, she can speak to the villagers, though still from within the bulb. She thanks them for understanding the importance of unity, reminding them that peace is something they must nurture within themselves, not just rely on her light. Final scene. Months later, the village has returned to its peaceful state, but with a deeper understanding of its value. The lamp still glows brightly at the center of the village, and while Jack has left to pursue other ventures, he carries with him the lesson that some things cannot be improved by progress alone. Lila continues to watch over the village, but now the people know she's there, and they cherish the light she gives, not just from the bulb, but from the bonds they share. Lila smiling inside the bulb, her light radiating hope and peace for the future. The end. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content. Keep shining your light, because the world needs what only you can give. See you in the next one, the Mirror Queen.